Welcome to the Numerology and Astrology for the 11th of October 2022. If you add all those numbers together, you get the completion number 9. The number 9 shows that everything can evolve with time. It is the reminder that regardless of how far we may go off the path, that path will circle around and eventually reconnect to us. That is the magic of life. The karmic lessons we came to get and learn will come to us. All we need to do is to step on that path, and those lessons will come full circle. The only thing we get to decide is what lessons we would prefer next. But regardless of the order, we will be required to engage the karmic dance of this life fully before we are allowed to leave. While it is difficult to embrace each moment, life will consistently chip away at our ego and resistance until we understand that we are not really in charge. We were never in charge. We learned that we can let go and surrender to what fully is happening with great joy because what comes our way was always ours and a gift from the divine. See the divinity in this moment of your life. Make a memory that will last throughout time. See through the illusions of the mind and into the energetic threads that connect us all and allow us to find those that are a part of our spiritual family. The astrology today. The Taurus moon will help us feel more settled and loved. We begin to relax and allow ourselves to slip into those places and feelings that give us comfort and joy. With the sun in Libra, we can more fully clearly see ourselves in the mirror of others. It reminds us that life requires compromises. It is our job to find the doorways that are a win-win situation and that help things to come full circle and towards peaceful resolution. Yet, with other aspects in the astrology, I'm reminded that in order to have real, genuine peace, sometimes important things must be fought for to be maintained. The boats in our lives seem to be rocking, and there are those that seem to want to keep knocking into our boats. Do not let the passive-aggressive side of this moment make decisions that are reactive rather than inclusive. Today we finish up Mercury in Virgo. That cycle was all about the quality of communication and the organization of our thoughts. We have made a major effort to uncover more details that should help us see the places in our past that we have gone off course so that we can now steer that boat back towards the original goals and direction that our soul wanted to take. We have discovered that the critical details did matter. That helped us find a perspective that is more authentic. From this point on, we need to be careful to not become too critical of others. Let your imagination run and let us find a place where we can co-create a dream that can help this world shift towards a better place. Today, Mercury is finally now again in Libra, and that adds diplomacy to the situation. We are more able to see both sides. From this astrological position, we learned that there was no bad guy in the past circumstances, just souls who were working through their own karmic circumstances as best they could. Today, we embrace reasonable and want to move towards the understanding the positions of others rather than being right. With Mars in Gemini until the end of the month, we are determined to focus and become more effective and to expand our old interests towards achieving the goals with a resourceful manner and a clever approach. With Jupiter in Aries until the end of this year, we feel more fortunate and our courage returns. It is amazing how courage can create its own luck. We push past the obstacles that seem to block the path and instead grab the opportunities that are unfolding. Jupiter in this pattern requires a new perspective. We seek to understand the bigger overview that allows us to move past the old clinging patterns from our past and instead embrace what will allow us to take charge in our lives. The Sun will quincunx with Uranus, but then later connect with Saturn in a trine. There seems to be minor shifts that feel major and profound. Take the time to recognize that a major recalibration is happening and the new alignment is important and may take some adjusting. The Sun will trine to Saturn, and we have more strength and self-discipline to meet challenges head on, even though there are things that will manifest because we live in a world of uncertainties. Those uncertainties are real because Mars is going to square Neptune and Mercury will oppose Jupiter. The level of overwhelm is real, and the level of rhetoric and dysfunction on a global level seems to be on the path to shock, infuriate, and be difficult to comprehend. Remember to focus on what you need to do. Go forward in ways that allow others to complete their karmic journey and recognize that some things we cannot give to others. They must discover for themselves. Thanks, everyone.